podcast. I catch fish. Hashtag nuff said.
Hashtag BAM.
This week, Prince of Stride alternative. This was Rel's pick.
Gas.
At the end of this episode, Dago will tell us what we're watching next. But for now, Prince of Stride alternative, baby. Rel, why'd you pick this?
I really picked it because from just the poster of it, I thought the premise would be, I guess, two rival same athletes going like head to head, I guess, all 12 episodes. But honestly, it turned out to be a lot more better than what I thought it would be.
Based on the cover art, you thought it was like a black hair versus blonde hair?
Yep. Beef versus beef, but they turned out to be really good friends and teammates.
Oh man, intense friendship. So
yeah,
this is a sports anime. It's about a sport called Stride, which is essentially like parkour race, right? That's how you would
mixed with like some track elements, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a relay race through a city with obstacles. You can stay the course. There's different kind of routes you could take or obstacles you could go through, but ultimately it's a relay race through an obstacle course. Dope ass sport. Pretty fucking good sports anime. You guys fuck with it, right?
You know, yeah, I fuck with it. Like, it's a pretty good sports anime. I will say that for sure. I like the fact that they were really with the shits, the practice, the grind. They even introduced like some implemented some dietitian shit. I was like, bro, this is raw. Like, I fucks with this. The gym rat in me was like, okay, this is cool.
He was onto that. He was stacking up protein pyramids and shit.
Yeah, I definitely feel like my enjoyment of shows like this is boosted by the fact that I enjoy sports and playing them and competing and watching people compete.
Yeah,
and they really competed. They really wanted it, and I loved it.
Yes, man. Yeah. That's all that. Because I was like, bro, this shit is cool.
It's a worldwide sport, man.
I didn't think
they were going to go this hard.
The races, exactly. The races go stupid hard. Like, the fucking drama in these races that these guys are having.
And most of the races are cool, man. Most of the races are pretty dope.
They're pretty animated, pretty nice.
That's the thing. They're not even like it's not even necessarily like the animation because they're just running, but like they just hype shit up. Like, it's so fucking hype, and the music that goes with it, it's like this techno music.
Ooh, man!
Sliding.
I will say I was not a fan. I was not a fan of the OST.
It does sound like generic PSP
music, yeah.
But it went with it. I felt like
it was nice.
And like how Daga said that it appears that it's a visual novel or something like that. What'd you say it was? It's like the game is like a visual novel.
You would think just from looking at this, you would think it's like some action-packed like game and shit, but it's really just it's just a visual. Yeah, it's just a visual novel.
What? And
you could see that when like in those little interactions that they would have. So it's 5v. It's basically a relay race. So it's almost like 5 little races. Like before every match, you show like each pair of racers like talking to each other in like a little Street Fighter-esque interaction. You'll never be able to beat me.
Don't even try.
My best.
Oh, I'm gonna start off with how like I disliked how like the enemy teams. Most of them were just like kind of dog shit. I didn't really care about them, even though I know.
To be honest,
the boy band team was pretty lit, bro.
No.
All the teams were pretty good.
Sai and Kakyoin or whatever the fuck were like lit as fuck. They were cool. I'm talking about the other guys. The purple team, the green team, the orange team.
Your green team was pretty lit, bro.
Bro, they were
honest,
they were lame.
The whole show, most of the like main characters got beat in their own individual races. Like, so like saying that the other teams were trash is just I can't
No,
go for it because they were getting their asses beat.
I'm not saying they were trash as in like in the sport. I'm just saying like they were just boring to me. Like
as a character.
Maybe like I'm being unfair comparing it to other sports anime, but like that's just what I was doing. And then like in Kuroko, like the enemy teams, like the other teams that you're going against, most of them like they're kind of cool. Even like the no name teams that pose no threat. Granted, they had more episodes to give like more of their backstory, but it was just like but that's what the show is. It had 12 episodes, and they gave what they worked with, and I didn't really fuck with it. I was like, man, these niggas kind of lame, bro. I don't give a fuck about this.
So the first team, which is the boy band team, I really enjoyed them because it's fucking funny, and they were raw too. I'm pretty sure they win. They beat them, right?
Yeah, they beat the shit out of them.
That race was intense. Ayuma, the fucking nerd, fucking.
And then of course the black team that they face at the end that has like his brother and her dad. They're obviously very formidable, so I understand that. But the one team had that guy, their coach. I can't call it coach, but it's the person with the headset on.
The fuck are they called?
There was one. The
relationer.
Yes, the relationer. He was talking mad shit. Like
that's from the pink team.
Talking shit to Sakura. Or he talking shit to
everybody. Talking shit to the racers before they raced. Talking shit to the chick when he was sitting next to her. Talking shit to his teammates once they started losing.
Yeah, he was crazy. That was the pink team.
And they caught L's in this show too to some of these teams. Like they lost
individually.
They lost a few matches.
Yeah. No, they did. And I'm not saying the other races were bad. I'm just saying like I didn't care for their beef they tried to like create. I was like, man, this is
losing. Essential in sports anime. I'd love to see it because like you don't get to fully explore like the sports world like until you feel that disappointment, that being beat by somebody, like trying your best and losing to someone that's better than you, or somebody that works harder than you, or somebody you hate. Like dealing with that passing blame between teammates kind of thing. How does a team deal with losing as a unit? Stuff like that.
It's really intense. I definitely enjoyed how they had the whole premise of that one school. What was it? Seisai being like pretty much the bosses of like the whole anime, and then like episode 8, like all the real shit starts to happen.
Oh yeah,
the real boss come around and like, damn, we gotta really beat these niggas.
I kind of hated like that middle. There was like a 4 episode stretch where they were training, like it was like all about like practicing and like doing fun stuff and like some stuff like that. I was like,
playing shogi.
This shit, man.
You talking about when Takeru, whatever the fuck his name is, and Amagi or some shit. Riku, Takeru and Riku were like arguing, and then they had to go to the pool to get their like co-op shit together or whatever the fuck.
They have snow cones in one episode. They do like just like I was just like, man.
Yeah, and that's why I felt like the show just wasn't like. I felt like the show wasn't. I mean, yeah, it's a sports anime, but I'm like, it's like something also different. Like, I was like, what is this shit, bro? Because like, I mean, who gives a fuck about this shit, man?
As a comedy and / as a slice of life, like, it's not super strong. I think it's.
I feel like they split it up.
Yeah, no, they did it, but I'm saying they didn't do it that well compared to the actual sports part of it. The sports part of it is very entertaining, whereas like they're not that funny. The characters aren't that funny in this.
No, not really. No.
There's some funny moments.
The funniest moment is when the dork guy is racing, or he's about to race this dude that's way bigger than him, and he's like, "I gotta do this so my grandma could get that operation."
Yeah.
my sister.
He thought he was gonna make him feel bad.
That was funny.
Total opposite.
Door guy was actually pretty funny. IMO.
He was pretty funny.
Which guy?
The shogi player. The
shogi guy.
Oh yeah.
Glasses, yeah.
What is his fucking name?
That was
Ayumu.
Ayumu.
Yeah. That was one of the peak moments of the show when he when he lays it all out there, even though he's not an athlete. They kind of go through his shit. Like, hey, he's just here. He's here for us just because we were here for him to keep his club up, and he's like, he fucks with us.
He held that shit down.
See, like he is my least favorite character, but that scene where he was just like, you know what, bro, I've been practicing all night. I'm gonna promote myself to like the next athlete, and he does that shit that injures him, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I low key got teary eyed, bro, because I felt like some real athletic shit, like like I felt like I had been in that position, like damn, like lay it all on the line, bro. You gonna promote your damn self. You're gonna actually increase your own skill. You're gonna prove to everybody else that you're gonna take the next level. I mean, the next next level or whatever the fuck. But he ended up not being injured. That shit made me laugh. But still, I appreciated that scene when he was trying to actually try. I was like, you know what? Shout out that boy, bro. This is raw. It had a few scenes like that. Like that one scene. Remember the first race they did? The exhibition match? Probably my favorite race in the whole show. Because they actually showed a lot of the race. And when like, what was it? What had happened? They had lost the lead. It was like a 4-second gap, which is huge, fucking huge. And then like at the very end, the guy, Ray or whatever the fuck, thought he was just going to take it the home stretch. And in the relationer on the headset was like, he's behind you. He's behind you right now. You need to not let up. And then like, what? Takeru was like maybe like half a tenth of a second behind him or some shit. Like literally almost won.
I think my favorite race was the one where like he was like, I need to go faster. Like he was really sliding, and I'm pretty sure that was like that first like real race that they won. That was like my like favorite race.
The race before the last one was my favorite. I forget the context of it, but it felt like the real finale. And then they did like
exactly.
The last one was like just about the dude and his brother, pretty much.
Yeah. Last race to me wasn't that like lit.
Yeah, he just did the series like they started off talking about it, like he's talking the dude, they start the race, he's still talking, he just gives like a series summary before he races his brother. He gives like a series summary during the race. I mean, it's lit. It's lit as fuck that he raced his brother.
It's well put together.
I'm lit off of the sentimentality of like these guys, they helped me up when I was down. We banded together. We did this, and today I'm gonna show you. We're gonna have fun, whatever. I actually fuck with that. But like, it was just a series summary. At the end of the day, also, I wanted to see a race as well.
I really wanted to see a race, and I also would have been happy not knowing who won or not, because to me the whole win was him racing his brother at full speed. So to me, either way, they could have lost or won. I was happy he finally got over that slump, and they were first year guys. So next year, maybe first year to take a L, and it's a respectable L. These guys were elites, and they tried their hardest, and I wouldn't mind it at all.
No, so this is the thing about sports anime. I've seen a few at this point, quite a few. The third year characters, dude, it creates that like we need to win now. Like I need these guys to get their chip, their state championship, or whatever the fuck it is in Japan. Like, these guys gotta win. I want them to win because they can't come back next year.
I actually enjoyed how it ended. Like, how they just didn't show, like, oh yeah, thanks for letting me race and all that. Like, I was good on that whole goodbye stuff. That was perfect for me, honestly. Because it was like pretty much all wrapped up before the end of the race. So to show the actual end of the race and them talking and all that, it was just perfect for me.
I'm gonna take back what I said. Ayumu, whatever his name is not my least favorite character. Kyosuke is.
Who's that? Sesshomaru?
The silver hair. Yeah, Sesshomaru. Bro, I have figured it out. Yeah, the tall dude on the bike. I have figured something out, bro, about silver haired niggas, bro. Silver haired niggas are the light skin. Silver haired niggas are the light skinned niggas of anime, bro. I'm gonna show y'all a picture right now of what this nigga was on, like when he pulled up to join the team.
Yes.
This nigga was trying to just get a feel for the air or the wind. And this is how he was feeling the wind. He was like, oh, the wind's blowing today. Like, I was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing, bro? He pulls up
being sexy.
He pulled up like very fucking late, bro. This nigga pulled up at like the very last second. They were about to be DQ.
The 11th hour.
Hey, can I please join the team now with you guys? Can you please
join the Stride Club?
And then, bro, and when this guy joins the team, I have no idea what his speciality is besides being the third year and fast.
Being hot.
That's it.
Bruh, I'm like,
mysterious.
Bruh, I was so
He's
pissed
mysterious.
off. I was so pissed
That's a
off.
mysterious one.
Fuck this nigga, bro. I was like, dude, what are you doing,
I
bro?
thought he was uninteresting too, but it was his introduction was hype because they kind of like built the mystique around him. Like,
yep.
Yeah, and I was like, this nigga's gonna be the GOAT.
You know he's a runner. You know he's a runner though, and you know they were doing okay with the other dude who wasn't a runner. So now you bring this guy in. Now they have like a real team.
They have a real chance because if they would have kept Bro in, they wouldn't have won any of those games or any of those runs.
I had 2 screenshots of this nigga, bro. Look at this nigga doing the high five, bro, when he's fucking with Hinata or some shit.
We have to talk about the high fives first.
Bro, look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit. The way he's standing, I was like, man, I hate this nigga, bro. I could already tell I was gonna be pissed. Look at that shit.
Name a better high five. Name a better high five.
In this show right now? Or
no, what other show has better high fives? None.
No, none. But this high five was lame because of Kyosuke the way he standing, bro. I was like, you know what, dog, fuck this nigga.
Every time they would go to like the little takeover zone, I would clap my own hand. That shit had me kind of hype.
Takeover zones are raw.
Oh yeah,
very raw.
Because you can get fucked up. They have you run perpendicular, like the little handoff is everything. Because you could fuck each other up, or you could just miss each other entirely. Like.
Mm-hmm. Everything's timed and on trust and connection. Like that shit's a big part of the anime.
Always say something lit too. It would be like he would tag and be like, make this life worth living. Tag. Like, damn, like, this guy.
That shit real though, man. That shit's real, man. It's like, damn, bro.
Yeah, fucking sneakers running and squeaking and shit. That shit got me intense. I bet
shit. That shit. It was, bro. That shit was funny actually. They would be racing and it would be like, some like light clapping against the floor.
Yep.
Oh shit. I thought it was cool when they would mess up like the clap of the hands and they would touch like knees or something. That shit was raw. I thought that shit was smooth as fuck.
I bet the sound of their footsteps was giving Ro flashbacks.
You know, like when like if they missed if the relation like high five was kind of like missed, they would just kind of like run side by side and touch knees or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't even remember that.
I don't think I've ever seen that, bro. I don't remember that at all.
There's no way I'm making this up, bro. When they would run, they would knock knees sometimes if the handoff if the relation timing was bad. If she said like set go a little too late and I was like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna like, you know, be able to clap hands, so they just end up like running side by side and they'll just touch knees and go.
They always, if they were running side by side, I always seen them still touch hands. Or like if like he was running behind him, like they would still always touch hands. I've never seen that. That's interesting.
Oh, shoot. I hope I'm not making it up, bro.
Yeah, I swear I can't remember that once.
Like I me either. Like I'm trying to picture a scene, but it's just not.
I wish they had street races in this, like impromptu matches in like through like a like dark alley and shit. Like if they would have played like some dirty ass team that would have like fucking thrown an elbow while they were running or something. You know what I mean? Like that would have been.
If like
that'd have been cool. That'd have been cool as fuck. Like, yeah.
Kagami got like edgy. That should have been like pretty lit. If like they would have made him kind of edgy those last couple of episodes where he was like thinking about quitting the team. That right there would have been nice.
Also a couple key dynamics about sports in the show. There's the guy that's there to have fun, and there's the guy that's there and he's all about winning. And then they kind of meet in the middle, and that's like meeting in the middle. A perfect harmony between those two things is like what the essence of sports is all about. Wanting to win and wanting to have fun.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man, that shit was lit. That's why I love Takeru, bro. However you say his name properly, he was cool as fuck to me. I was like, bro, all about the grind.
I don't know. He a little too touchy feely, you know, looking at people's
bro, appreciating
body
games.
compositions.
Appreciating games is not gay.
Damn, bro, let me see that shit.
Nope.
Appreciating games.
Quadriceps.
Appreciating games is not gay, bro. It's just all he's like focused on, bro, is improving.
I don't know,
bro. And he's just like, damn, bro. He was like, damn, bro, you got some strong ass quads, bro. I bet you could jump. He just knows, bro. He knows, bro.
So what you guys? Because that's the main criticism that I was seeing when I was looking at stuff for this show before we watched it, was people were saying like, God, this is just some boy toy bullshit. Like,
Yeah,
low-key,
it was kind of getting
low key is
no. Oh,
bro. It's
low
It's more
key.
than that.
Sweet.
More than that.
Pretty sweet the first couple
It's
episodes.
a fantastic sports anime and has like a cooler message to send, but like it also is just a boy toy anime. I called it. There was a scene. There was a scene where Takeru had just like flipped his hair and there was droplets of like water and there was like an extra bang and I was like, bro, I bet I said it the night before. I was like, you know what, there's gonna be a scene like this.
I'm pretty sure I said that in the chat
bro,
too.
but that's
I was
fine.
like, it's one of those anime.
So like, this show didn't make me uncomfortable once. Like, fucking the shit with James Harden and Lil Baby tickling each other makes me more uncomfortable than anything in this show did. You see the clip I'm talking about?
I seen that.
Lil
That
Uzi's
shit was
breakdancing and James Harden and Lil Baby are tickling each other in the background.
Oh man.
I thought it was Meek.
Was it Meek?
Could have it could have been.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it was Meek. It was Meek.
It was Meek.
It was Meek.
It was Meek and James.
Apologies. But
it was Meek.
If there was a scene, I was telling Daga and Jay Will, if there was like a fucking scene where they would have had a tickle fight and like and then they would have just stopped and looked in each other's eyes and just paused.
Oh my God.
That's like some shit that would make me like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like,
it was like,
it wasn't anything like that in there though.
They didn't make that scene where like they was in the ocean too sweet. Like exactly. I was like, okay, thank God.
They went swimming. It wasn't gay. They took a fucking bath together. It wasn't gay. They fucking
That's why I throw in like low key, because it wasn't like all. It wasn't all like pretty boy male fan service shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Snow cone scene wasn't gay. Like
wasn't gay. But it's just like if I were to say if it was going to lean towards something, it was leaning towards more the pretty boy shit.
Everybody's hot. You know what I mean? That's just how it be sometimes.
But it don't really got to, bro.
Give me sexy characters before ugly characters, male and female.
Bro,
bring on the
ugly characters are mad funny, bro.
I'm trying to see ugly niggas thrive, bro.
I'm just like, it just doesn't bother. Maybe it's because I'm like delusional. This is how like I see us, a squadron of boy toys. But
hey man, shit.
But no,
no sweetness over here.
It never bothered me. It never, like, I never even really. I knew what they were trying to do. I could notice, like, okay, why does this dude look like a vampire? Like, he's just a regular high school third year, like. But
he had a fucking.
Also, like, I know this doesn't matter, but the you know, when they were trying to get the band back together, my feelings, I gotta go over here and show them all my feelings and make sure you receive all my emotions. And I was like, you can why not just say go be homeboys or something, bro? Like, you know, like I'll just go be friends. And he had that one dude, like, he having to wear the dress in the beginning when they're doing their little model shoot. They're doing their model shoot.
That
you see like the model shoot.
That's just that's just like a normal gag, bro. In anime, that's like a normal gag.
He was resistant to it. He didn't want to do it.
That is a normal gag, but it leans towards more the pretty boy.
They had a photo shoot. They had an opportunity to make it more gay by having them take pictures together with each other. You know what I mean? Like, they could have did shit like that, but they didn't.
They didn't. They did not. They definitely did not.
But like, so I don't have a problem, like, with or it doesn't make me uncomfortable just to see a dude with the wind blowing through his hair. You know what I mean? I'm like, whatever. I'm just saying, silver hair niggas are the light skinned niggas of anime. That's just what they are to me. I'm like, you know, these guys, they all walk back like thinking they're fucking like super special, even though they are. Name not one raw silver haired nigga besides Kyosuke. Actually, yeah, he's the first one. Light skin. Ken Kaneki has black Air Force One energy sometimes. He's not really like a light skin. He's like a ruthless.
He wasn't like honorary, bro. He wasn't like born a silver hair.
He acquired it.
Pegasus, dude. Don't come for Pegasus like this.
silver hair niggas are the light skinned niggas of anime, bro. I'm so serious. It's the truth. It's the truth. Bro.
Nah, Inuyasha and Sesshomaru are not.
Sesshomaru,
they're not acting like light skins. Sesshomaru definitely not.
Inuyasha's hair turns black, bro.
They also
Sesshomaru is deaf for light. Sesshomaru is deaf for light skinned nigga in that show, bro.
No, the fuck he's not.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all don't see this, bro. Have y'all look at every silver?
What do you mean? Because like hoes think he's handsome? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm just saying.
I can see what you're saying.
Light skinned niggas, you know how the joke light skinned niggas, bro. Light skinned niggas just think that they're better than the other black people, the dark skinned people. But in reality, there really is no difference. Like silver haired niggas are literally like that, bro.
Look at Gyosei.
Gyosei? Yeah, bro. Actually,
well, that's not fair, bro. He was a genetic
different.
Experiment.
Light skinned nigga, bro.
Killua,
light skinned nigga.
Icy boy from Bleach.
Itsugaya.
Yeah.
Oh man,
he's not light.
Oh, Kakashi is definitely light skinned nigga. Laid back, chilling with the bro. Bruh.
Nah, Kakashi's chilling. Light skinned niggas kind of do too much.
Oh yeah, no, he's trash. He's just garbage.
But I definitely feel you because those are always the sexy characters, the silver hair characters. Those are always even in a show that's not fan service.
Those are the guys. Those are the guys
bro,
that are gonna drip.
Bro.
They're the silver haired guys are the guys that are gonna drip. They're the guys that are gonna have like the special abilities. They're the guys that are gonna like be like close to the main character but not the main character. Those are usually your silver haired people. Not saying light skinned guys are the top tier of black people, but that's just how they're perceived. You get what I'm saying? And when I look at a silver haired guy, I'm just like, this is gonna be everybody's favorite, like a light skinned nigga.
I mean, if you have silver hair, you're just gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Because that's just uncommon ass like hair color to have. So
that's just what I'm saying though. Like
I can see what you're kind of saying.
Light skinned nigga's gonna be cool. The silver haired nigga's gonna be cool. Then the light skinned niggas of anime, like, oh my god, these guys think they the shit.
But some light skinned people aren't cool. So
yes, bro. I'm not being.
Most light skinned niggas I've met have actually been kind of lame.
I'm not being like super serious about light skinned people. Okay, I'm using the joke. Oh man, silver haired niggas think they light skinned. Like that's.
Gotcha.
Oh. That's a new perspective I haven't seen before.
Now you got me thinking of silver haired anime.
They be falling after the high fives too. Oh, like every time towards the end, like every handoff, somebody would fall.
Getting tired, being gassed.
Just give it everything you have. Just fucking passing that thing off and then collapsing.
They were pretty trash, man. And then they like got really good. Well, not trash, but like just not good enough to really compete with other teams.
Daggle, which character was Todd Haberkorn in this? Do you remember?
I think
I heard his voice.
God, what was it? I think he was what's his name? Riku's brother.
He is. Yes, you're right.
Tomo?
Why is Todd Haberkorn some kind of is he a boy toy? Like do females think he's hot? Like is his voice hot? I don't think either of those things are true. But he consistently gets these
roles,
hot boy character roles. Like,
yeah, well, no, he was one of the dudes. Him and Greg Ayers, another guy with an extremely high pitched voice, or can do an extremely high pitched voice. They were the two twins in Uran Host Club.
And Todd Haberkorn is Death the Kid in Soul Eater Tyrell. If you remember what he sounds like, he's also Ling Yao in Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He has a very distinct voice, but I'm just like I don't see. He sounds congested to me. He doesn't sound like
Boca.
Yeah, exactly. What are you guys doing after school? It's like why does he keep getting all these roles? Best girl, dude's sister with the bag that had all the money.
Yes.
They threw us a bone.
And then they took it back.
Took it the fuck back.
She only appears in that hand, in that last picture right there.
Yeah.
At the very end?
No, I mean throughout the whole show, it's like she makes like 5 appearances. Like.
And then that's it.
D's International, the sponsor.
Mm.
They were like, D's. And I was like, oh my god. He's gonna do it.
I thought they were gonna do it. Yeah, me too.
He's gonna do it.
Hilarious.
Did anyone else see the wasabi billboard? The billboards that were just everywhere?
Nah, I didn't. Damn, that sounds funny.
It was just a giant billboard that just said wasabi on it. I was like, okay, all right, this is interesting. Good sushi toppings.
Social program.
They were shouting out Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee.
That shit was raw.
That was pretty lit. And what dude from Street Fighter, Ken, right? Or he said Ryu?
He said Ken. He said Cast.
Yeah,
that's Ken Masters. So like that's raw as fuck, bro.
Yeah, bro. Shit. Shout out.
Shit.
Shout out the boys.
Shout out the motherfucking boys.
This had very similar animation to Show K. That only I know it's probably top 25 still for me. I haven't really looked at my list, but where they do like they do the eyes and like the eyebrows. You can still see like the outlines of them through their hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The art style. I think K is pretty good in this though.
I like the art.
No, it is.
I really like the art in this show, though. This shit was cool.
The backgrounds, dude.
I like the way that they do clouds. I like the way that they do clouds in the show.
Yes, the sky.
That shit fire.
That shit looked beautiful every time. It almost didn't fit though. Like the backgrounds, were like so.
Yeah.
Weird.
Hey, did y'all remember that one guy with the fucking cat scratches on his face?
Yes.
That nigga was hilarious. I was like, yo, who is this nigga? Why he got that shit on his face?
Bro, the pink dude or whatever that was he was like stupid fast. He was on Thomas' team. He said something crazy. He was like, I told the man in the sky that I was speed or something.
Bro, man, yeah, that scene was so sus.
He used to talk that talk too. The dude with the pink hair, like he is like a menace.
He grabbed this nigga by the chin. He grabbed this nigga by the chin and was like, "Hey, yo, man, like the idea of competition just doesn't exist in my mind. I only lead." I was like, "God damn, why you gotta grab his chin and say that, my nigga?
Dominance.
Say that like
talking shit,
bro." It's like
I was the first character to actually like do some shit like that. So I was pretty lit to me.
Bro. I was like, "Wait, grab a nigga chin, bro?"
Yeah, nigga, tighten up, boy. We finna race, and I'm about to beat your ass.
Bruh, you wouldn't let somebody grab your chin and tell you that.
Grab your chin like a fucking like Prince.
He didn't say that, but he pretty much was like, yeah, "You're just trash."
That's what he said. He was like, "Listen, bro, like I literally am the idea of winning. Like I don't know what competition is. You guys are here. I'm going for second place anyway. But like, why'd he grab his chin like that? I was like, this nigga about to kiss him.
I'm gonna do that.
This nigga about to kiss him.
Yeah, the short dominant.
Next time I'm gonna assert my dominance. I'm gonna grab somebody's chin.
Come on, sweetheart.
You know, I see no one as competition.
No one is competition. Look me in the eyes. No one beats
dude.
Talk about fights I was trying to see in the show. I was trying to watch Heath in particular whoop that motherfucker with the earring from Saisei.
You talking about that nigga with the strong build?
Yeah, he's got the earring in the left ear, and he's got like the Justin Bieber fucking douche crew hair.
Yeah, I wanted to see that fight too. I ain't gonna lie.
You're gonna have to show me who the fuck those people are, because I can't remember anything.
All right, hold on.
Not right now.
I remember
now,
most of the characters because they always did some like interesting things. There was the one dude who was just super like active and just hyper and good. Then there's the twins.
Oh, the art of team forming. Like when you start with nobody and you recruit, that's like one of my favorite tropes in anything. Like building your squad. Like, all right, we're gonna get this dude. Think about like Dodgeball. They do it in Dodgeball. They do it in other movies. There's better examples. Longest Yard. They do it.
Yeah.
Where they like they're filling out the roster.
I
love that process.
The early starting grind of seeing who's going to be on the team.
I know a dude that wants to be in every sports club. He's quite the athlete.
Bro, he was taking off.
Yeah.
Bro was so fast in basketball. He just couldn't dribble.
I freaking really like the.
That's crazy.
Shit, I was about to say, damn, I really hope I don't lose this thought. Oh no, there it goes. Bleeding. Oh man. Oh man, dude.
There's a scene where the what do they call them again? The people with the headset, what do they call them? Relationers. Where the dude was like, "Keep having fun." That's what he said into the headset. I was like, oh my
god.
Having fun.
Nigga with the fucking pink hair, the pink ponytail.
Yeah. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. That's right. That's who it was.
Oh, hold on. Dude, quick question.
See, that characters like that, they kind of throw me off because I'm like, all right, come on. This guy is like gorgeous with pink hair. Like, what are we doing?
Why not just have a girl?
Renji was definitely sus too.
Oh yeah, bro. Them niggas was off. Them niggas was sweet.
Was pretty sus. That was probably the sweetest moment in the show is when they like met Renji and he was like, it was like really, I don't know. I can't really put it into words.
Oh yeah. Remember when Takeru was just like running through the fucking I forgot what building they were in. He did a wall jump and Reggie was like, "Wow, that wall jump made my heart flutter." I was like, "Why say that? Why say that? Why say that?"
That was definitely the most sweetest part.
Bro. I be saying shit like that. I be saying shit like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Man,
he blushed and everything, and then he like copied his like phone case or. Yeah, whatever bro. That whole thing was.
Yeah, bro. And then he bought him the shirt. He bought him the blue shirt, bro, like with the cow on it, and he was wearing the pink shirt under his jacket. Like, yeah, man, we're kind of the same, bro. I don't know. I'm not gonna say all that. They were in a boy band though, but I'm not gonna say all that. I just felt like I felt like they were just trying to be like they were also the same two sides of the same coin of like wanting to win all the time. Because Reggie still was like that nigga when it comes to winning.
Purple hair dude, you're talking about?
Yeah.
He was.
So it was just like, man, Takeru is kind of like me, bro. Wants to win, wants to just like be the GOAT, top tier guy. Remember that one scene where like they pointed out like Takeru and Reggie weren't about like having fun, but there was a competition about to happen. They were just gonna join in. Like they were like, oh, apple eating competition, and Takeru and Reggie were like, yeah, I'm around the corner wanting to do this now, even though I just said I didn't want to do anything because it was just a competition. So I feel like they were just like friends.
I love how like they were friends as like jits, and like he really pushed him to be into Stride, and that's why he was pushing him so hard to like.
That shit was fun.
To like stay in
Did
Stride,
they just throw that in at the end? Like.
Oh no, they were. That's been like
they show clips in the beginning and they show clips throughout. Oh, okay.
Remember when Takeru had heard like both of their names and he had like was just staring at them?
I missed that when I was watching it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, when the fuck were they friends as kids?
They were showing like little clips throughout the whole show, but it's like they were so inconsequential.
They never say that themselves.
Yeah,
they never say that themselves. They never say that themselves, but Takeru kind of like
only two of them really
in like episode 1 or 2. It's just like, yo, I know these two, and then he does the thing with the Honen group.
Yeah, it's just a matter of like they caught me slipping. I wasn't really paying attention.
Bro, are you talking about the Homan Academy?
Can't try Honen like that, bro. I actually fuck with that school, bro. Honen is lit. Honen lit.
Candidate, that's cool.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I would get a Honen Stride jacket if they sold them hoes.
Yep, I was like, man, I had to cop these.
I'd get a Honen Stride jacket. That shit, I fucks with the show. Like no cap. That shit was gas. That scene when he was a kid, bro, and like he had and Riku had pushed like Takeru to being like that Stride nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I teared up again. That scene was fire.
That shit was gas.
That shit was fire.
That scene really hit. It was at the right moment.
Yeah,
too.
bro. I was like, wow, this is raw. This is raw.
Was not expecting shit like this to happen in a sports anime.
Be unstoppable, bro.
I might have to top 20 Takeru, bro.
Yeah, the sportsmanship too. Some good old quality sportsmanship in this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were cool. I fucked with that. They were cool.
Great job, man. Oh man, I love the interaction like with the team you just beat in the tournament. They're like, hey, you guys better win this thing.
Yeah, that shit was gas. He's giving you all of my soul to win. There's no way you can lose now.
So you guys trying to go to scores or?
What's up? I'm with it.
Okay, I'll go first. I gave it a 7.5. I enjoyed the show a lot. The races are fucking hype. They really hype up like the handoffs and everything. It's like hella dramatic sometimes. I wasn't really bothered by the fan service. Like I said, I could just appreciate sports a lot. And this was a sports that explores a lot of the sports themes, winning, losing, trying, not trying, dealing with complex emotions and whatnot, and translating that into physical output. Like, I love mano a mano gamesmanship type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And this definitely had that. There was like a little stretch that was kind of boring in the middle end. That was like 3 episodes long. That kind of fucked this up for the show from being an 8. But it had a good ending. It ends. Hallelujah. It had an ending, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I would give it. That's what I would give it, like 7.5. Rel, you go.
It's a good solid 8 for me. Cause I usually don't really watch too many anime and like slices of life and shows, so this was kind of both of them, and it definitely exceeded my expectations.
No
Cause
superpowers.
like I guess the first half of me, like it was just really just human feats. Like you just couldn't be mad at like the grind and stuff. And the first half of the show felt like more slice of life for me, and then later on it got more sportsy. I felt like so. I can definitely appreciate that. Good ending as well too. Like I said, it didn't need the whole, oh, this is gonna be such a thing that we're gonna do and blah blah blah. It just ends on them winning, and you know that they won because they open it and just close a fucking magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Shit was smooth.
Very smooth.
The sick dove at the end. Whew.
Sick dove beating the older brother.
Willie, you could go.
Same scores as yours, bro. I give it a 7.5. It was, I felt like it was good, pretty good. It had some tearjerker moments for me. I really thought it was corny for like a good, 4 episodes. I felt like I don't know. They tried to implement like a little bit of like everything into it. I felt like a lot of it wasn't done well, but still done like right. It wasn't done bad. Probably somebody might appreciate it more than me, but characters were cool. The ones that were important, at least. The races were dope. I love the athleticism and the competition, and I like that there wasn't a whole bunch of animation in the running. Like there wasn't no secret powers
All
or this
drama.
or that. They just did the shit. Like they did a jump, they did a run. I also didn't like how sometimes the races were like lackluster. They kind of just cut out some parts of the race to explain someone's story, which I feel like you have to do, but it's just like, man, I kind of wanted to see every race,
especially since the races were the best part for me.
Yeah,
it's like, oh yeah, a race is happening, let's go, and then they like do a talking instead.
Yeah, they do a talking, and you just see the relation. You don't see the race. You just see like 0.5 seconds behind, and it's like, why see? And then like, even though I said I do appreciate that they don't use little power gimmicky bullshit, I felt like they could have made some things cooler. Like one guy's power was like just running in front of you, and it's like, yeah, dude. Yeah. also, I felt like Sakurai and some of the relationers were just pretty boring.
I feel you on that too.
They were just friends to me.
Still cool. Still a good show. I recommend it to most people, honestly.
Yeah, it's good. It is good. Go ahead, Daka.
I gave it a 7.8 out of 10. Damn good show, I'll say. I would recommend it to people. Like I was saying before the show started, all the vibes of Free, like teamwork, bros, overcoming personal issues, and using that to win in a sport,
Mm-hmm.
But, it didn't have as much of the Manservice as Free, and I was grateful for that. So, but yeah, a lot of shit. It really, when it comes down to it, a good show. I can't really knock it too bad in areas besides the fact that it's very limited based on its topic. Like they you can only go into people's personal stories. There's no like, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
It's just simple, it's a simple concept. So you feel like they got close to maxing out what they could do with given the circumstances.
Yeah, like real life really doesn't apply to them. It's just what, stuff within their craft, what they're doing. Like real other worldly events don't really affect them.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad they kind of kept all the issues that weren't the races themselves were about the races or about the team. It wasn't like some outside shit that they brought in, because I was not going to go for that most likely.
I mean, the whole Riku and his brother thing was an emotional thing. Mm-hmm. That's another thing I thought was pretty cool too. How like some athletes can be that athlete, but it can be an emotional blockage stopping their performance. That part was cool too, because like Riku, like if you race him in the beginning or you see him actually perform, it's like this guy is the truth. But when it comes to competing, it's like, why are you falling so short? And it was the emotional blockage, and I'm glad he got over that. That was cool.
Because he got beat a lot in his individual races.
Yeah, the MC was not the GOAT most of the show.
But even his feud with his brother was like still about Stride. It wasn't like, my mom, she's having trouble making ends meet. It was like no shit like that. Like, it was like, my brother made me hate Stride, kind of.
Yeah.
Because different strokes for different folks. Some guy might be able to do it just wanting to win, but some people... I need to learn that about Overwatch. Stop banging people over the head. Why the fuck are you playing the game if you suck? Uninstall. For fuck's sake, I'm trying to win.
Yo, I love that shit. Uninstall, pussy.
Oh, man. Okay, so next week, what are we watching, Daga? Drop it.
All right, the show that we will be watching next week is... Hold on, let me get to the Discord tab. Here we go. Why is it taking so fucking long?
Just say it out loud.
Joker game. It is what it is.
Game.
Whew.
After the long drum roll.
Drum solo.
I'm optimistic about that. I told
almost
Daga, also it's like in like the Japan's top anime list. This was like top 10. But in the States it's like middle of the pack.
That's lit. Done. So.
It's taking a risk, gambling, no pun intended, but almost didn't pick it because I felt like there's a possibility that it would be too similar to 91 Days, but at the same time 91 Days was good, so.
Yeah, 91 Days, this is about like spies, I think.
I added this to my list.
It's gonna be intense. I mean, we'll
watch this shit tonight, man.
It is what it
like
is.
That.
We're watching this good shit.
So next week, Joker game, be there or be square.
Fucking nerds.
Or just be there, Don't be